Is emotion suited for modern day life? In my previous video called How Does Instinct Work? I mentioned how emotion can be an effect caused by instinct, as instinct is basically genetic triggers in the brain to influence a species to pursue or avoid a range of circumstances. Since the term emotion insinuates a lasting state of mind, caused by the instinctive neurochemicals, it is more focused on the more complex after effects. Emotions are an effective tool to be utilized by the subconscious as reinforcement, and after initial use of this reinforcement, emotion can then also be triggered in new circumstances by subconscious or conscious memory access. Whether these functions of emotion are effective for modern-day human life is another question. The range of circumstances which trigger emotions take many generations to adapt to a new environment of a species. Once humans rapidly developed technology and society, the rate of change of our environment sped up significantly, which likely surpassed the rate for emotions to adapt to the new circumstances. For example, we've rapidly developed technology and processing to allow easily available sugary and fatty foods. Emotional feedback still triggers happiness from eating these foods, as it was beneficial for survival when these foods were scarce. But now these resources are too easy to acquire, meaning the positive reinforcement often causes eating beyond an effective amount to the point of self-harm. Besides the speed of change of environment, common day circumstances are becoming more and more complex with so much more information, factors, and complex networks of interaction with others. With this complex environment comes much more complex circumstances for emotions to be triggered. For example, with the internet allowing the portrayal of a profile to be filtered on social platforms, someone can receive negative emotional feedback, such as lower self-esteem, from this skewed information being easily accessed. Emotions are intended for a basic range of factors, so they are likely to often be mistakenly triggered in our world of an increasing complexity of circumstances. Another cause of inaccuracy of emotion could be artificial selection and medical care. These concepts supersede natural selection, since people now choose to reproduce with someone for more varying reasons, rather than the basic subconscious reaction. This reduces the probability of reproduction from people who have the most effective emotional feedback for their environment. Similarly, artificial medical care allows individuals who have emotions which are less effective for their environment to survive and reproduce. Overall, it should be useful to understand and be wareful that the complexity of modern-day society seems to outreach and outrun the function of emotion.